A very good morning to you all, wherever you're watching from, whatever time you're watching from, based on which country you're watching from. I want to welcome you again this wonderful morning to this new episode for today. So join me as we go along. I'm just driving back home and I wanted to bring you on board as we explore and have a look at road infrastructure. Let's check out some of the developments, some of the road infrastructure around our community, and you can make comparison to wherever you come from. So for my case, I'll make my comparison with my country, Kenya. How are your road networks around your place, around your community, wherever you come from? So it's bright morning, 9:23 a.m. on Thursday morning. So let's go. So one thing I appreciate about Western countries, and for example where I am right now, Australia, the southeastern suburbs, where you never miss any project that is that's underway. For example, road network, road expansion, road construction. It could be houses. It could be any project that is being undertaken. So one thing about them is that whenever they schedule a project to be done, they nearly get it done within the scheduled time, and the outcome or the end product of that project is well appreciated by the community members who utilize the services. For example, the road. In a minute, we are joining one of the roads here in southeastern suburbs, which has just been completed, and you will see it for yourself how nice it is. Well marked road, looking very nice, well expanded, and all that is for the community to use. So when that is done, even the people who contribute, whose taxes are being utilized, will smile. As compared to some places, there's been a lot of issues in my country, for example, where funds are allocated for different resources, different projects, for example, roads, but then at the end of the day, nothing much is done. And even if it's done, the quality of that project is wanting. So look at, for example, this road here. From where we are, it used to be a two-way road, but look at it right now. It took, I will say, less than 1.5 years, 18 months there to construct this road. And the road, whoever passes through this section will really appreciate it. So it used to be a two-way road, now it's a dual carriageway. Dual carriage means you've got two lanes on either side of the road, allowing for more traffic to flow, more control, and more safety as well. Most of our roads in Kenya is a two-way road where you have one, it's like where the section we are now, one of the lanes we are using could be coming an oncoming vehicle. So you can imagine if you're driving that direction and there's a lorry coming towards you and encounter a mechanical issue, that will be a disaster. So accidents on a two-way road is sometimes inevitable. You cannot avoid it. But what if the government, those who are responsible, put an effort and do expansion or make changes even for a dual carriage way like this? It doesn't have to be 2 lanes. You can do 2 lanes, but 2 lanes, 1 lane on either side of the road, and that way you'll save lives. You'll reduce accidents by massive number. You'll also increase in terms of traffic flow. You control the number of traffic on the road, or traffic jam on the road, and many other factors that comes with it. I know of some roads which 20 years ago was still a 2-way road, and it's still a 2-way today. Nothing has been done. The best they could do is just recover that same section of the road, which is not good enough. So look at this one, beautiful. There used to be a roundabout on where we are right now, but they removed the roundabout, expanded lanes from different intersection. It's an intersection road T junction. Not a T junction actually. It's 4 sides here. So it's a complete intersection. So they remove a roundabout here and they let the traffic lights control the traffic. So no policeman on the road. Unlike my country, we will have maybe 4 policemen standing on either side of the road controlling traffic. In 21st century, at this stage, we should embrace technology and allow technology to do some path. For example, utilizing traffic lights to control the traffic. So you'll never find traffic there, traffic jam. It's very smooth flowing. It's still early morning and there's no traffic. It's very impressive. As compared to if it was still a roundabout controlling traffic, that would be something different. So it's a challenge to our leaders back home that they should begin to be accountable. There are so many projects running, but it's either not completed, or if they are completed, they are in very poor condition. Here, before you hand over the road to be used, you have to, there's quality control in place. So they are done to perfection, done to meet the standard, the quality standard, which we really need to embrace in our country and any other developing country. Leaders are letting down the community who are working tirelessly to contribute through taxes so that their services are met, road infrastructure, agricultural infrastructure, housing, and any other infrastructure, medical equipments, hospitals. So those are some of the things that the community needs, and so in some areas it's needed very urgently and badly. So when a leader doesn't become responsible and unable to account for the duty or the assignment that had been given, then he or she is letting down the community. So this is just an example of one section of the road which is really working. It has not taken long to construct this section, especially the section that we just passed. It's about 3 kilometer stretch, which was done in a very short time. So I hope you can relate to this and you can make some comparison wherever you are and point out, especially if you know a section in a community back home, people are not doing really the job that I was assigned to, because this is a collaboration between government, private sector, contractors who are doing the road, and well-wishers. There are some people even who contribute to develop the community. In one village not too far from where I come from back home, a well-wisher, just somebody from the United States of America, visited a friend in the village, and the road towards the home is not very good. So what he did, as one way of giving back to that community, as a sign of good friendship to that just one individual. So this is not a citizen of the country. So he decided, I will just do something small to impact this village, this community. And he caught a caterpillar, the heavy machinery for doing the road, who does the earthing, who excavates, and he did that part towards that home, and it's the house is way back in the far end of the village, but he did it from the main road to that house. That is just an individual who has no relationship with anyone there, except for that friendship of that individual in that village, and has developed friendship with whoever, with the villagers who he's been visiting, and just made a decision. So if an individual who doesn't have access to government funds in the country can do that, you can imagine what anyone else, especially those who are assigned the role, the responsibility in the village or in the government, you can imagine what they can accomplish. So I think there's a lot of laxity in our leaders, a lot of corruption going on in the country, and it's a wake-up call to any leader. They can do better. This section 2 has just been completed. There was a roundabout here, and you can see right now it's flowing. We are stopping because we are on traffic lights to give way to other vehicles on the other side and motorists. You see there's somebody crossing the road. So it's purely controlled by traffic lights. There is an even flow of traffic. The road, the lanes have been expanded wide enough, and new additional lanes have been done. So our leaders can start small. You don't have to do a big thing. Start small, do it to perfection, and and at the end of the day there will be some difference. It's better to start than not to. And I think our country is really rich. If we are able to allocate funds for different projects in millions of dollars even, you can imagine what that amount of work it can accomplish if it's put into good use. If people, leaders are accountable, if those who are given the contract to do the job are being able to deliver a quality job, so I think we'll go far. So it's a wake-up call to our leaders, a wake-up call to anyone who has been assigned a role, and even to the community members as well, not to shy away from pointing out any laxity that's happening, any corruption issue that is being experienced or witnessing any project that is being done. Don't be shy away from pointing out if there's any stalled project within your community. You have a right to ask the progress, to check out what's going on. Why is it taking too long? Why is it not progressing anymore? So those are any step made by any individual will eventually result in good transformation. So I just wanted to share you that little piece on as we drive together. I'm almost home, and I want to thank you for your great support, even in watching this video and in subscribing to the channel. Always share with a friend, drop a comment if you want anything, and if you know of any interesting community facility, community outdoor activities or outdoor equipment around you, any nice area you want to showcase, leave a comment for me, and I will always find time to come and check it out. So I should be arriving home in less than 4 minutes. This is Patterson Road. 9:40 a.m. in Melbourne, southeastern suburb, Australia time. We are driving towards the sun, so the video doesn't look that great because of the light. So thank you everyone. I appreciate your continued support. Please share with anyone you know, and I'll be bringing you more videos as we go along. And remember to subscribe to Kipiekon_Pato. So until the next one, I will end this video right here. Invite you to join me in the next one. Always you can hit the notification button, and every time I upload a new video, you'll be notified. Don't miss out. It's purely trying to understand our community, what we have in our community in comparison to what we have in our different regions, background, back home. Kenya, for example, where I come from my people from Kenya. I think this will resonate well with where we come from. So I'll be ending this video because I've arrived. I've said many times I'm ending it right here, but before you see what is happening. There is some construction, heavy construction going on. There's a brand new shopping center coming up for this community of Clyde North area. So I've just arrived. Let's just finish up the journey together. And I will see you in the next video. Thanks for joining, and God bless you.